Hey guys, it's Austin from Masuda Aroma. Let's jump right into this review of the 5 date night fragrances that could absolutely change your game. First up is the most affordable on this list, Dolce Gabbana the 180p. This opens with a zingy and attention-grabbing ginger spice that leads you right into the dominant amber and tobacco combination. This combination is gonna be the main emphasis for the entire mid and base. There are still some spicy nuances that linger, and for the rest of the wear, you do just have warm and rich amber and tobacco with spicy ginger nuances. The performance is all right, 6 to 7 hours on the skin with intimate projection. At its peak, it pushes out 2 feet before receding and becoming a skin scent. However, as this is a date night geared scent, this is what the type of projection that you want, and many of the other ones that I reviewed today are going to be very similar. So as for seasons and occasions, this is exclusively fall and winter. Even though this is a light fragrance, it can get overpowering with too much heat just around you and may make you nauseous. Next up is the only big projector on this list, Tom Ford New York Extreme. The overarching emphasis of this fragrance is a very sweet scent. It starts with sweet vanilla, some subtle spices, and light, juicy citric florals that help break up the intensity of the vanilla. As we head into the mid, it is all about sweet vanilla with a unique addition of kulfi, which is an Indian dessert that comes across as nutty pistachio. It is a great addition to the vanilla because it really just gives it a charm and unique combination that grabs attention and pulls you in, especially great when you're on a date night and you really want the other person to come closer for an intimate situation. In the background, there are some ambery florals. The florals linger down from the top and the amber is peeking up from the base. It just helps give warmth and depth to the fragrance. And then into the base, you still have that sweet vanilla. There is warm amber that is more prominent. And then there is the addition of some subtle woody accents that help give the fragrance additional depth. And this trio of notes is what you get for the rest of the wear. The performance, 12 plus hours on the skin with excellent projection. This pushes out past an arm's length for the first 3 to 4 hours before receding to a 1 to 2 foot ambiance, but never becoming a skin scent. Seasons and occasions, this is exclusively fall and winter because of that heavy dose of sweetness. Any type of warmth is going to become cloying for both you and those around you. Yes, this is mainly geared for date night. You can wear it for other casual situations, but you need to be in open areas where you can really let this air out. And if you are on a date, do not do a full 3 or even 5 spray routine. Just do 1 or 2, enough that they can experience it, but it won't be announced. Next up is Perfumes de Marley Herald. I struggled to choose between Layton and Herald as they are both very attractive fragrances, but I chose Herald because of some performance factors. So in the opening, there's a heavy dose of cinnamon sweetness, there's some vanilla, and there's a tobacco depth. And then for the rest of the wear, the vanilla and tobacco are only getting stronger. Until the base, it is all about vanilla and tobacco with lingering cinnamon nuances that just give it the dominant combination and alluring touch. The performance, 9 hours on the skin with okay projection. So the part that I really love is the first 2 to 3 hours, it pushes out an arm's length, but after this, it drastically recedes to about a 1 to 2 foot ambiance. So not that a date will last past 2 to 3 hours, but if you do apply this at the right time, it'll be weakened enough that it won't be overpowering, and thus your date can experience Herald but not be overwhelmed by it. As for seasons and other occasions, this is exclusively fall and winter, and you can wear this for all occasions because the projection is mild. But again, this really shines on a date because it is a unique blend of notes. Next up, Bulgari Man in Black. This opens with a prominent spice and rum combination with a leathery and tobacco depth in the background. As we head into the mid, it gets sweeter. Mostly the rum picks up this sweetness, but never syrupy or off-putting. It's just a charming masculinity. And then into the base, it is all about sweet rum with prominent leather accords. a warm amber, and then a woody depth. And these 4 notes are what you get for the rest of the wear. This is a dark and mysterious scent, but always very sophisticated. The performance, 9 hours in the skin with intimate projection. This pushes out 2 to 3 feet at its peak, but after 3 hours it drastically recedes and will be a skin scent for the rest of the wear. Seasons and occasions, exclusively fall and winter. Because of the sweetness and rum, any type of heat is gonna make this scent cling. As for occasions, best for dates, but you could pull it off in a formal occasion because it is a unique blend of notes. Lastly, YSL La Nuit de l'Homme et de Tea. This list was not ranked, but in my opinion, this is the most attractive date night fragrance. In the opening, there are some fleeting citruses, and then a tidal wave of cardamom washes over. In the base, you get some woody nuances, but mostly for the entire wear, you just get spicy cardamom that is extremely high quality and extremely alluring. The performance, 7 to 8 hours in the skin with intimate projection. You can douse yourself in this and you're not gonna get more than 2 feet, and then it becomes a skin scent after 1 to 2 hours. So this is definitely for an intimate situation, more so than the other fragrances that I have talked about today. Seasons and occasions, exclusively fall and winter because that cardamom spice does get extremely intense with heat. And I would reserve this only for dates as it is such an alluring fragrance. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.